Something extraordinary happened today. Something that defied every human explanation. A man appeared inside the ancient temple. Not from the crowd. Not from the city. He appeared, as if out of thin air. Those who saw him say the world stopped for a moment. No one could breathe. No one could speak. Because deep inside, they all knew this moment had been written long ago. A prophecy, older than memory itself, has just come alive. For centuries, people have spoken of a day when a divine messenger would walk again among mankind. A man of peace, a man of light, a man whose very presence could ignite faith in the forgotten heart of humanity. And today, that day has come. Witnesses say the temple was quiet at dawn. Priests were preparing for the morning prayers. Candles flickered softly. Birds sang outside. Everything was normal, until suddenly, the light shifted. The sun dimmed. The wind froze. And the air itself began to hum, like 1,000 unseen voices whispering together. Then, from the center of the sacred hall, a figure appeared. Barefoot, clothed in white. His eyes shone brighter than the flame on the altar. He said nothing, but everyone heard him. Not through their ears, but through their souls. Every heart knew this was him, the one the prophecy spoke about. Old scriptures had said, greater than, when the one of light returns. The flame shall burn by itself, and the temple shall awaken to the sound of heaven. And it happened. The candles lit on their own. The sacred bells rang without being touched. And the temple began to glow from within. Some people wept. Some knelt in awe. Others simply stood frozen, watching the impossible unfold. He walked slowly toward the altar. Every step echoed like thunder and yet was softer than a breath. He reached out his hand, and the fire rose higher. Then he turned to the people and smiled. It wasn't a human smile. It was something deeper, a smile that carried peace, forgiveness, and eternity. Then he spoke. Only a few words, but words that pierced the soul. Greater than, you are the light you seek. And at that moment, every person in that temple felt a pulse in their heart, as if something ancient awakened within them. They realized the prophecy wasn't just about his return. It was about our awakening. For centuries, humanity has waited for a sign, a miracle, a divine appearance. But maybe the true miracle was never about someone coming to us. Maybe it's about remembering who we already are. The man's voice echoed again. Greater than, you are the temple. You are the prophecy. And the time has come to awaken. As he spoke, the marble floor beneath him began to glow. Symbols appeared, ancient, golden, alive. The same symbols found in scrolls written thousands of years ago. And then, in a flash of light, he disappeared. No smoke, no doorway, no sound, just gone. But the light remained. The air still vibrated with peace. And everyone there knew nothing would ever be the same again. Outside, the city moved as usual. People walked. Cars honked. The world continued, unaware that inside those temple walls, history had shifted. But soon, the story began to spread. Videos emerged, though many glitched mysteriously. Screens went white when he appeared. Microphones picked up frequencies no one could explain. Scientists called it energy interference. Believers called it divine manifestation. But those who were there, they said it was beyond either. They said it was love itself, in human form. And now, the question burns in every heart. Who was he? A prophet? An angel? The Messiah? Or the same divine essence that lives in all of us, finally revealed? Whatever the answer, one truth remains: the prophecy has ignited. The ancient flame that once guided civilizations has been rekindled in our time. And if you are hearing this, you were meant to. Because the message wasn't just for the witnesses in the temple. It was for the world. For you. You, who have doubted your worth. You, who have forgotten the divine within. You, who are searching for a sign. This is your sign. You are the prophecy come alive. Every time you choose kindness over hate, you fulfill it. Every time you forgive, you awaken it. Every time you love, you ignite it again. That's what he came to remind us. The prophecy isn't about the end of the world. It's about the beginning of a new one. A world reborn through faith, unity, and love. And it starts now. With you, with me, with all of us. So when you look at the world today, with all its chaos, division, and fear, remember that light has already returned. It appeared in a temple, but it lives in your heart. And the question is no longer, did he really appear? The question is, will you awaken to the message he left behind? Because prophecy without awakening is just a story. But prophecy with belief becomes destiny. So take a breath, feel that light within you, and know, the centuries-old promise has been fulfilled. The temple has been awakened. And the flame now burns in you.